So I'm Fahad, I'm 23 years old. As I'm recording this, is 26th of December 2024, and we are getting into the 2025 year. When it comes to it, a lot of people like to set themselves goals and everything as such. In this video, I sort of want to share how I'm trying to approach this year compared to the last years that I have went past. Usually, when it comes to the end of the year, I start looking back at what I've experienced, how I felt, what I've done, and I'm very grateful. Alhamdulillah, I've every year I feel like I experienced something that made me a better person, made me stronger person. Some years it ended in a bad note, although every time it ends in a bad note, I saw that something good came out of it. So first thing first, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Fahad. I'm 23 years old. I just graduated from computer science. I went to the gym for 2 years straight, not taking any days off apart from 10 days, which I went Umrah, Alhamdulillah. Um, and I learned how to communicate with myself in a way that I can be that person that I always wanted to have. So, in this video, I just wanted to speak about a certain topic. When it comes to a New Year's resolution, a lot of people want to set themselves goals for the year, and I do agree with that. I think you should make goals for yourself. When it comes to 2025, a lot of people set themselves goals for the year in which, they want to achieve something, or they want to do this, or they want to open this, make this business. And for myself, I found that a lot of times these achievements don't happen just in a year. So the main thing when it comes to goals and everything as such is patience. When it comes to patience, a lot of people see patience as something that they want to sort of, they know they should have patience, although no one teaches you how to be patient. You know, a lot of people, we live in a society nowadays where patience is not something that it's taught or even suggested. We live in a, you literally live in an environment where as soon as you order something, it's right at your doorstep. As soon as you want some dopamine, it's right on your fingertips. And when it comes to patience, how do you expect yourself to feel like you can achieve a goal when there's no patience? So when it comes to 2025 and 2026, for myself, I set myself goals for 2025 and 2026 and 2027 actually. And the way I did that, I envisioned where I want to be and what I want to achieve by that time. What is my perfect life at that moment? So once I have an idea of what my perfect life is, you could put anything down. You could literally write. So I write a lot in my journal actually when it comes to it. Um, and when it comes to writing stuff, you should write everything that you want, down to the minute details of your perfect day or perfect environment. Which car you're driving, which job do you have, who are the people around you. And once you have that, then this is where the real work begins. You have the goal. Now it's time to see where you are right now for you to become that person. Because to become that person, you need to become that person right now. And the only way you can become that person is if you look within yourself. You have to be able to communicate this to yourself in a way that you have to be like, listen, this is who I am going to be. So, how do I achieve that starting today? So, the way I see now 2025 when it comes to it, I set myself standards. So, I suggest you guys to do the same. What I mean by standards is how your day to day life should be. When it comes to it, we live, a lot of people have this where they know what they're doing wrong during the day. They know what is holding them back. You know what is holding you back. You know. And this is not me saying that you being lazy or anything like that. Everybody got their own struggles when it comes to it. Trust me, I had my own share. I was depressed. I had anxiety attacks. I had panic attacks. I would consider myself a loser when it comes to it. I didn't have no sort of guidance. I had no sort of uh, motivation at one point. I always had something within me that I wanted to do, wanted to be someone, wanted to do something, and I never did it. I was overweight. I was 96 kg. I barely committed to anything. I was constantly heartbroken from the smallest things. So when it comes to that, I saw myself being at that position, and I knew where I needed to be. I knew everything that was going wrong within my life, and it might have been overwhelming at the time. Although I saw myself that the real work for you to become that person, for you to achieve those goals, is to start today. So you have to start today. You have to start right now and see what is it that you're actually, falling behind in. So when it comes to the standards that I'm speaking about, I would suggest to everyone to do this right now. Write down your perfect day. Your perfect day. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go sleep, what is your perfect day? What is the day that you feel the most fulfillment? And what is the day that you would consider to be the best day? And once you have that day, you need to try to achieve that every single day. Closest thing possible to it. So the thing is, we know what we want, but sometimes it's hard to see it when every day doesn't look like that. There's a few days that look like that, but we sort of forget that we're in control of this type of things. We're in control of our actions. We're in control of some of our thoughts. Our thoughts are always there. Our thoughts are always going to come and try to battle us. There's two voices inside of you. One of the voices will always tell you to be comfortable, will always tell you to take it easy, will always give you excuses for every single thing you do. And then there's the other voice, the voice that cares about you, the voice that wants you to do more. And that voice will never, ever tell you that you did something or you're a disappointment or anything like that. It will never tell you that. That's the other voice, to tell you to relax. So let's say you try to achieve something and you're slacking, or you're not doing something you know that you're supposed to be doing it. The voice that cares about you will try its best to get you to get up and tell you, like, listen, you know what you're doing. And then the other voice, the ones that tell you to the one that wants you to literally be comfortable in your own space, will tell you you're lazy. Don't do anything. You're already lazy. You know you're lazy. Just sit down. Don't do nothing. You already know, like, you did it last time and nothing changed. So why bother? Why bother to keep doing it? In reality, those small steps literally make the biggest differences day by day. I started going to the gym when I couldn't do one push-up or one pull-up. Alhamdulillah, now I can do things that I couldn't even know that anyone could do. I can do one-arm push-ups, I can do muscle-ups, I can do stuff like that. And that's something that I couldn't even comprehend myself doing at all. And that's because that voice was the voice that actually took the speaker, took the microphone every time. But in reality, there's another voice there that you need to start listening to more. And that voice that cares about you will always tell you what you should be doing, and will always tell you, just do it. Don't worry about what the other voice is thinking. Just get up and start doing what you need to do. That being said, when it comes to it, make your day, write down your perfect day. Once you write that down, those are your standards for the day. Write down your standards for the day as well. So write down your perfect day and then write your standards. Once you have your standards, you'll understand what takes priority and what doesn't. So for myself, I put a few things down for my standards, or my sort of, my standards. So for myself, the first thing that comes for me is my faith, my religion, my deen. That comes first. So for me, praying Salah 5 times a day, that's priority. No matter what happens, that's a priority. Waking up for Fajr, going to the mosque for Fajr, those things I have no excuses for them. And the only excuse that I'll make, for me being able to do it once, that means I can do it every time. no matter what, I can do it every time. I just need to make the intention very clear to myself and be able to communicate it efficiently with myself. In which, see, look, you done it before, you've done it once, you can literally do it every single day, and something will come out of it. Second thing for myself is health, diet, sleep, just my health in general. When it comes to it, that's something very important to me. So that's hit like, going to the gym, staying active. For the type of person I am, I need to go very, very often for myself to be in a comfortable space. I'm always training the voice of, I can do this, the voice that tells me that you are able to achieve things. And for me to do that is to go to the gym every single day and to be able to gain that confidence, telling myself that I've done something, I've achieved something today. And that's not something that I just want to do. That's just one achievement. That's one part of the whole day, right? Once I want that, then I can gather more wins around me because I already started with a win. And then the third thing for me is, getting my finances, and that's something that I will very much keep a focus. And this is me making a video in 2024. You guys will see the change by the end of 2025, and believe me, this is me speaking to this right now, and I truly believe it. 2025 is the first year that I will be rich, and the first year that I will have abundance in a very, very healthy way. And I want to keep it healthy. And by healthy, I mean that I won't let money dictate my happiness, although I will let money help the happiness around me. So I saw this quote actually from a Casey Neistat video from one of the comments is, money doesn't buy you happiness, money buys everything else. So it won't buy you happiness, because happiness and serenity comes from within, and that's where faith comes into play. Although when it comes to money, finance is something that can keep yourself, people around you, stable and secure. You can't be living a life in which you're constantly worried about, your next bill or everything as such. And the thing is, there's a lot of resources out there. It's just for you to go and find them, and you to take that step. Because I'll be honest, there's countless possibilities, right? You need to understand first yourself. What is it that you have to give to the world? Because you're unique. You have something that no one else has. And this is me speaking to about literally every single person has a unique experience. Even though it might be a shared experience, but what you took in is unique to everyone else. You'll be able to see something completely different than someone else that was literally right next to you. And that's where you come into play. And that's where you come in, and you make those ideas and you make that advancement where you can go ahead and, follow your goals or dreams or whatever you have going on. So yeah, those are a few things. For me, family as well is very important. Taking time out to spend with my family is very important to me as well. So those are some of the standards that I have when it comes to my life. And with those standards, I can see what my priorities are on my normal just standards, my daily routine. What is it that I want to have achieved, right? So once I have that, everything else is easy. You have a long-term goal, and then you also have your short-term goals, which is literally the basic things, like going to the gym. For a lot of people, I understand it's very hard to go to the gym. And I'll be honest, gym is literally one of the only things that can literally get you to a point in which you go there and you'll get the results straight away. How you feel after doing something that you might have not believed yourself to be doing, where it comes to a push-up, one pull-up, one bicep curl, more than yesterday. That's you building a belief within yourself that you can do it. And every day you do one thing, your body will literally right away give you a signal you're doing something that you didn't do before. Good job. And the gym is one of the only things in life that will always give you one of the quickest results internally. Not externally, that can take time, but internally, it will make you feel good no matter what. So when it comes to this video, what I'm just sort of trying to share is my viewpoint on how to approach a New Year's. Don't set yourself strict goals when it comes to big life goals. Those life goals are called life goals for a reason. You have your whole life ahead of you to achieve them. And you know, if you even if you're in your late 30s, in your late 40s, you still have time, you know. Responsibilities can come. I'm speaking from a position, alhamdulillah, I'm very, very grateful. I don't have kids. I don't have people to look after in that sense. So I have some sort of freedom, but I also understand that a lot of things in life can be done just by being able to literally put some standards within yourself. You can do it. You should be able to believe in yourself. And if you don't, honestly, truly, you have something to give to this world that no one else does. Honestly speaking, you can help one person, and that person might not be able to be helped by anyone else, just yourself. And if that person needs to be you, you need to go ahead and make that effort to set those standards for yourself to be able to help that person. Because if you need to help yourself, sometimes there's no one else apart from yourself that actually gets you. You're the only person that gets you. You're the person, you and God obviously, um, get you. You know, you understand your struggles, but you also understand your strengths. And if you don't have that many strengths, listen, one strength could be way more than someone else's strength. You know, there's people out there, you need to be grateful, you know, when it comes to have a strength, you know. So anyways, sort of went on a tangent there. So yeah, this video is just in a way to speak about 2025 and how to set your goals, how to set your standards. You know, inshallah, when it comes to it, I hope every one of you achieves like your goals in life, which I know you will, if you adhere to your standards and you're able to keep yourself to that standard. If you keep yourself to that standard, you'll be able to do it. And I promise you, for myself, I'll speak to this about myself. I will make a video next year in 2025 at the end of next year. And I promise you, a lot of stuff that I will do, that I will say, that I want to do, the standards that I put for myself, the life that I want to live, I will inshallah live it. And a lot of goals that I've set, alhamdulillah, I'm already have achieved them just from doing this. So when it comes to 2025, if I follow the standards for myself, I'll be able to achieve it. I'll list some of the standards just in case you still haven't got it. So for myself, praying 5 times a day, salah, obligatory prayers, pray them. Next thing is fasting Mondays and Thursdays. 2025, that's what I'm going to do. I want to be fasting Mondays and Thursdays. So Mondays and Thursdays in Islam is sunnah. So sunnah means like it's not obligatory, but you can fast it for the sake of Allah, which is God. And, you know, you get the benefits from it. So I'm going to be doing that. Then when it comes to it, one step every day, getting closer to setting up my business or making my business progress in some sort of way. You know, getting clients, things as such, posting of one video every 2 weeks. I'll try my best. And this time I'll actually try my best for sure. So when it comes to YouTube, I'll be posting a lot more videos and go to social events. I have a lot of stuff written down, but I think you get the gist. So yeah, I literally hope the best for you. I know you can do it. If you're watching this right now, believe in yourself, you know. There's millions of people out there. Even if none of these people believe in you, if you believe in yourself, you don't need anyone else. So build that belief. Listen to the voice that cares about you, because that voice is always there and will always want the best for you. So go and listen to that. Don't listen to the voice telling you to relax. Don't listen to the voice that's telling you that you're not good enough or you haven't done enough, you know. that voice trying to bring you down is just there for you to bring you down. But this voice, the one that actually tells you, go to the gym. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is wrong. This is right. It's very clear, very black and white. This is wrong. If you do something that's wrong, it will let you know it's wrong. If you do something that's right, it will tell you it's right. Follow that voice. That voice will always guide you. And main thing for myself, for me, faith is very, very important. So pray. Pray. Whichever religion you are, just pray. Pray with intent. Pray with belief. Be grateful. Always be grateful. There's always a person in a lesser, environment for you, but that doesn't mean that you need to be like, oh, I don't want to achieve big things, or I shouldn't achieve big things because there's people. No, you achieve big things to help people that don't have much. That's the whole point. So take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.